Fallen Leaf. Black, let's say, Drakar Games? Dear villagers. And you already know the Unreal Engine at this point. Alright, I'm gonna make my open line fast. Okay. Cool. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. Yes, this is kind of a walkthrough. This is also a video game trial, and I only have this for an hour. So, welcome to part 1 of Fort Solis. Let's get started, shall we? Yeah. Sorry, I only have an hour of this, so we have to hurry up. Then we have to move on to the next 2 games. And then that's it. Alright, the takeaway from this game is we're on another planet. You're playing an astronaut. You know, I don't really know a whole lot about this because the mystery is actually kind of unique. But I know it's the guy who plays Arthur, or pretty much Sigma Arthur Morgan. And of course, Troy Baker's in this too. That's all you have to, that's the selling point. Pretty much high S tier voice actors being in this. And some lady that I never heard of. Well, anyway, let's make this quick. Okay, quality or performance? Quality. Because it does have like a movie quality to it. Alright. And make sure display is on quality. And brightness is... yeah, let's leave it there. Fly? Yes. Alright, audio is beautiful, thank you. Let's make sure the subtitles are off too. No, off. English UK. That's interesting. Okay, off on the subtitles. English is UK. Everything else is pretty good. Beautiful. That's what we want. And the controls I will learn on the way. I'll just check one more time. Do it quick. Just a glance. I don't know what the extras. Hello. Characters. Oh, there's 16, so I imagine we'll get all the collectibles and... okay, here are the stories. This wasn't like... okay, let me put it this way. This wasn't like extremely well received. I have to actively seek this out. I was trying to say actively seek this out. I didn't even know there was a video game trial about it. I was like, this looks interesting. Kinda wanna check it out. If it comes to PlayStation Plus Extra Premium, or if it's like a demo or a video game trial. And now I have the opportunity, so here we are. There's no difficulty level, I just noticed that. Courage is not the tack of fear. It is the acting in spite of it. Mark Twain. Man, Mark Twain, you're always quoted in video games a lot these days. That's an interesting start. I love it.
So, you hated it?
I wouldn't say hate. I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Regardless, I'm caught up now. So it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick.
I'm taking my time with this one.
Just like that hull.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Is that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
These weather patterns are getting worse. Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
Yeah, I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
You could be worse. You could be stuck with some...
Jack? You cut off then. What were you saying?
Roll credits. It counts. He didn't say it, but it counts with the location.
The alarm at Solis is triggered.
Solis? that relic?
Manually initiated? I've never seen a manual one.
Oh, to think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives. I'll contact them, see if it's a false alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly have any idea what you mean.
I knew it!
Fort Solis. This is Jack Leary, senior engineer, responding to your alarm. Please come in. Jack Leary responding to Fort Solis alarm. You have everything okay over there?
Anything?
No. Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It's a stone's throw from here. Why don't you check it out?
People who use that expression don't normally apply that logic to Mars.
That vacation can't come soon enough.
Alright, well, what I already like about this so far... Yeah, the guy... I can't... I'm not gonna butcher his name. He's the Sigma Arthur Morgan, the guy who's playing him. Yeah, fantastic. Put in more things. After Red Dead Redemption 2, put in more things. This lady is also a standout too. I would have to look up who she is, but I'm not going to waste time finding the VAs because we only have an hour. And I know Troy Baker is going to give the performance of a lifetime as well. He has a long list of performances, but yeah. For the voice acting, it's top notch, and the writing is strong too. Story is intriguing. I want to see where they go with this one. Plus, the graphics are, it's not like top tier, but it's actually pretty great. We'll see how this one goes. I'm curious about this one. If it's pretty solid, hey, I think it has a future of being bought by me. Or coming to PlayStation Plus Extra Ingredient.
I'm heading down now. We can take the LTV.
I need to repair this hull before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
Okay. I can pick you up on the way back.
Seriously, Arthur Morgan, you can do everything. I probably need to look up his VA, but dude, give this guy more work after Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, hey, haptic feedback. Here we are. I
Switch
wanted...
comms frequency, Jess.
No problem. I'll finish up here, and then if you're not back in time, I can take the HTV.
Roger that. Jack out.
How many times do I have to tell you this isn't the military? Okay, it's fine.
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
Alright, I've already enjoyed the characters. I assume we were in Mars, just from the trailer. Okay, it looks like he can't run. Okay, R1 is to kind of be like... I don't think they're going for a Dead Space vibes, maybe The Martian with Matt Damon vibes, but more darker. No, I don't think that's accurate. I think I should absolutely play this before. Just wanted to explore just a little bit, see if there was some collectibles, because the game seems engineered to collect all collectibles. Alright, well, just because I have an hour, just for the sake of it, we better progress the main plot. Weird that he can't run yet. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm not going to discuss the schedule because this is Sunday. Because Saturday, putting one video out was enough because I knew I wasn't going to do a lot of streaming Saturday, but hey, one video, that's pretty good. Now, Sunday, that's where heavy streaming comes into play. and I'll discuss the schedule a little bit more when we have time. This one is like an hour, so we gotta hurry up. Fancy vehicle.
Set course for Fort Solis.
Calculating.
Jack Leary, senior engineer en route to Fort Solis. In the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Okay, I'm heading to Solis. Keep an eye on that storm.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
Seriously, that performance is top notch. These performances are top notch, and no one can convince me otherwise. Clearly, the developers really did pick some solid voice actors. Okay, hey! It's too bad. This wasn't played by a lot of people. You have to actively seek this out. But I love when indie games are kind of like word of mouth, like nobody really talked about it, but you actually have to play the game to kind of understand what it's about. Anyway. Can't move the camera. Looks like it's intentionally doing citywide shots. Still haptic feedback, or maybe that's the vibration for the PlayStation controller. Alright. If this does come to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, or let's just say that I buy the game in the future, I am definitely making Mars jokes. I have to. I think we established what the game was about from his scanner, or whatever they call it. Yep, Roger Clark. I knew it was Roger Clark, I just couldn't remember like his exact name. I just didn't want to butcher it because... Alright, Julia Brown, that's the lady who we just talked to, so... But yeah, give Roger Clark more work. He deserves it after Red Dead Redemption 2, but be selective of what roles. And of course, Troy freaking Baker. He's in everything, isn't it? There's the meme. Start the memes. Minimalist cast. I find that pretty tricky. Well.
Solis? Jack Leary here. Entering your perimeter. Do you copy?
Solis is locked down.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I suggest more weather damage?
Yeah, maybe, but lockdown seems extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
No, they must be done for the night. Storm's picking up here. How about over there?
Full swing here, so I've hopped in the HTV to keep you company.
Lovely.
It was that or nap the storm out.
I'm flattered.
And I can't nap with that noise, so your plan B.
Chairman. Listen, I'm gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
The story fascinates me. I want to see extremely where it goes. This is winning me over because I like this whole setup. It might seem like a slow build-up, but no. The story is stretching its legs and taking its time to breathe. That's what I find fascinating about it. And the performances are still top-notch. Yeah, Roger Clark is going to be the best part of this. Having two Sigma voice actors, Troy Baker and Roger Clark, just being in the same game, that's such a rarity. It's such a rarity and it's such a treat because I was not expecting these two pretty much Sigma voice actors. Yes, say what you will about Troy Baker being everything. Dude just gives... He doesn't like him sit in or just gives up performances. Like, he's just not there for a paycheck. When you get Troy Baker, you know he's going to give the performances. He is. Roger Clark, he's just going to give a performance notwithstanding, or he's going to give it. He is going to give it. After Red Dead Redemption 2, I was like, Roger Clark, you're going places. And I was like, I hope they put you in more games, but I hope they're selected. I hope they don't put you in everything, but I hope they put you in specific games. And you must have saw the script and must have thought, oh crap.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
I'll head to the atrium and make contact there.
Why is it... Okay, well, my immediate question, why is it locked down? Why did they send the signal in the first place? Who is behind the signal? That just seems pretty sus, right? I'm not the only one thinking that.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
I find that very intriguing. Well, it's not the first game I played in pretty much in space with a minimalist cast. I mean, Observation. That was another one where the performances were top-notch, minimalistic cast. Even though it was more than 3, it was pretty much largely a minimalist cast where it had an interesting story. And I can highly recommend Observation. It's just sad that no one's going to try it out. And I can see why, but no, that game was solid too. I enjoy Observation. I'm one of the rare few who freaking loves Observation, and I can highly recommend. But I know why people would stay away from it.
Access denied. Lockdown in full effect.
Okay, Alexa, I get the point.
Nope. I've had this on way too long.
Well, it's either that or suffocate to death, so it's a very easy choice. Houston, we have Mars. I guess I am clearly the Martian. Too easy, too easy. Okay.
Looks like I'm climbing for now.
Climbing?
Well, the lift's out and the storm's on its way.
Roger. Over and out.
Oh, who's a cool kid?
Seriously though, make sure you're wired in. Weather is in full swing here. No idea why I even tried to repair the hull.
Quick time events. Oh, that's very cinematic. And left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. That gets annoying after a while, right? Jeez!
Has the storm hit you yet? How are you getting on?
It's been a while since I was out in a storm. It still hurts. Weather resistance suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes then.
This place really is a relic. Oh, you've got to be kidding.
What?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Very cinematic. And careful there, Nathan. Drink. Lots of quick time events.
Time to quit beer?
More like climbing.
Well, if you, I mean, a Nolan North kind of person, Drake, could have took care of the climbing. And he's full of snark, too.
Next time, I'm just cutting the door.
You had your tools and chose to climb.
Yes. Been a long day.
That's true. Ah, Chapter 1, Dark Descent.
I'll head over to the atrium, see if anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms.
No.
Wait, Dark
Paint the
Descent.
picture for me.
What, of Solis? It's old school. Still got single structures.
You should feel right at home then.
It certainly doesn't look welcoming.
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, the rapport between these two, Julia Brown and Roger Clark, it's perfect. The synergy between, like, the back and forth report. Yeah, you could tell that they had time to get to know each other. Not sexually, but no, they had time to kind of just, like, bounce back with each other. When you have that chemistry, synergy, whatever you want to call it, it's there. And with these two, it's there. Curious. Man, it would have been curious of Roger Clark and Troy Baker meeting. Because I would have found that interesting. Like, behind the scenes. Okay, when they said Dark Descent, I was like, alright, I'm thinking of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I know people have played that before. Oh, man, that one is freaky. That one is legit scary. I can actually vouch for that.
Lockdown in effect.
Strange. The lock overrides are still on.
It's not strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
Fancy. Wish I had that fancy toy.
Oxygen reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator maintains oxygen levels. Did you think they just powered the lights?
Well, not anymore.
Also, I'm an advocate for sci-fi too, so of course Fort Solis would win me over or keep me intrigued because it's in the veins of sci-fi. That's why I love Observation so much. Houston, we have a plant.
Your comms just went local. Please tell me you didn't remove your helmet.
Oh, you know I don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you actually removed it on site.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long. Are we gonna pretend you're wearing yours?
That's fair.
I knew it.
I'm not the one responding to a lockdown alert.
I'll be fine. The backup generators power more than just the lights, you know.
At least it's sinking in.
Standard issue. It's not as comfy as it looks.
I've always liked mine.
Well, I'm not drawing a dog on mine.
It's a frog?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I feel like that would be stiff on your neck. Like you would have neck pains just wearing that. It just seems secure, but neck pain and all that.
Door locked.
Freaking course it is. Oh wow, he looks like freaking Arthur Morgan or Roger Clark. Ooh, fancy. I get a beer. Huh, they actually gave me a beer. Usually they don't. That's some damn good beer. Cheers. I wonder if I get a trophy for this. That's not the first time you Drink. Am I right, Roger Clark? Arthur Morgan. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink it on the job. Oh!
Drinking on the job?
Nothing wrong with staying hydrated out here.
We both know that wasn't water.
You're not the one walking around in the dark.
Good cover story. Alright, well obviously we're going over there. Man, too bad this is a video game trial, so I actually have to hurry up.
Door locked.
Now, here's a tough question. Is he better than, like, in terms of character-wise, is he better than Isaac Clarke? I think Isaac Clarke would win in terms of character because Isaac Clarke has been around in Dead Space for a while. But in terms of Jack Leary, like, in terms of the best voice actor, people might lean towards Isaac Clarke, the guy who plays Isaac Clarke. But no, I think this guy has the better performance. Now, in terms of character arc, it's too early to say. Alright, frame rate's dipping, but this is on quality mode, so I will allow it. Hey, what's all this about?
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that directed at me?
They still use i5 nodes here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. I'm gonna hold on to it.
You do that. Don't know what it's supposed to do, but hey, whatever. Yeah, the world building in this, of actually looking for stuff and collectibles, is actually pretty neat. I actually like it. Hey, what's all this about?
Hell of a storm on the way.
You guys might think it's boring. Maybe some people will not find this intriguing, but no, Fort Solis has some solid world building because of the story.
This is spooky.
Why?
The place is lifeless.
Are you sure you're at the right place?
I mean, I think so.
Maybe best to grab the schematics. Just to confirm, I can access the site files from here.
Good idea.
Alright. That must be the schematics. Transfer data. Video. Audio.
I know you said this isn't the format for it, but you never answer your phone. I'm in the canteen. I already know the answer to this, but do you want me to bring a beer up to the wreck? I'm grabbing a snack. Let me know. Maybe even record a log back. Wouldn't that be fun? I may be running late, but I can assure you it's not because I lost track of time decorating my helmet. Call signs matter. I had a thought about one for you. Ready? A bear. It matches your mood. See you down there in 5.
Cheeky sod. Ah, HR Villager. Stains of blood up. Kinda go in Dead Space with that.
Door locked.
Yes, they reestablished that. Might as well go through the green door, you know, I just wanted to explore it. Wait, no, that's the door we came from.
Fort Solis 2053. Even this tree makes me feel old.
2053? It's almost as old as me. Hard to think we've been up here that long.
Oh, 30 minutes. Thank you, video game trial.
It worked.
What did?
The i5.
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
I wonder what the reason was. Alright, so... let's see what's in the conference room.
It's so creepy when everyone's off.
We spend most of our time alone fixing sites in space.
Never alone with a phone.
That's gratitude for you. You could do a lot worse.
Sure. What's all this about? Wait for it. Let's see what it does. Of freaking course it does that.
Look at that little guy go.
How's the search going?
It's ongoing.
Yeah, sounds it.
Man, child at heart. I love it. I mean, come on, developers. I know it's on a video game trial, but what? You were expecting me not to explore everything? Nothing here. Very spacious in terms of office, though.
How do people solve these?
Oh, I don't know, dude. It's annoying. Oh, do I get a trophy for solving this? PlayStation, I feel like you would do this to us. I know people can solve it. I was very close when me and my wife went to... what state was it? When we went to New York, or I think it was New York or something. I was very close to solving a Rubik's Cube, but I was just one square or one line sequence off. I was very close, and I was determined to solve it. But you know why I couldn't solve it? Because of time. Freaking time. But it was actually thrilling. I can see the appeal of why I tried to solve the Rubik's Cube, but still, it freaking sucks when you can't solve it. But gratified when you solve it. I mean, I could have cheated, switched the like squares and all that, but no. Where's the fun in that? I mean, come on.
What could it be?
Ah, darn it. No, there's no... Hey, wait, hold on.
No wonder.
Mom's birthday. I can't zoom in. Okay, that seems like that's the code.
It's worth a try.
I'm gonna give it a shot. 0807.
Bingo.
I can't believe that worked.
Key card?
And I thought I was old.
You are old. No one has said bingo since 2030.
What, wait, bingo's gone? I thought bingo was still a thing. Oh gosh. You're saying that 2030? So bingo's not a thing anymore? What's wrong with you? Alright, let's look at this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm a speed reader. When I'm actually not reading out loud, I'm actually a speed reader. Okay, no messages. No system files. Surveillance. Hello. Okay, there's the drill sites. Maybe entrance. Atrium. Hey, what's all this about? Door. Override system. Oh, I'll lock the freaking door.
That'll help me access the lower levels.
Give me it. I think it was that easy to solve it. I was like, okay, come on. You're not gonna just use your mom's birthday as the code. Oh my gosh, you actually did. Now, what's all this about? What's the story on these guys? Hello. Some object there. Huh. Attack the day. Just like that camel did. Oh, it really is the camel! Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, it would be rude not to.
Yeah, I bet so.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my boo. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, how cute.
Try hard.
This is why you're divorced.
I'm sure Patricia wouldn't list that as the only reason.
Well, I guess going to a space trip, being a divorced man, I guess that would be kind of the ideal job to get away from everything. Okay, so it looks like they are... I can't tell if they're a homosexual couple. Look like it. Let me look at that picture again. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like two guys. So, yeah, homosexual couple, I'm thinking. Yeah, that happy birthday was kind of sweet, though. It was sweet. I'll give him that. Oh, this one, where mathematicians use this all the time.
I haven't seen one of these in years.
Right? I haven't seen those for a while, too. It's not because I'm old, just saying. Gosh, I love this. Alright, hey developers, why are you getting us comfortable with just examining stuff? Alright, when is stuff... When is shit gonna hit the fan? What's up with that? Can I move up? Okay, shit is gonna hit the fan. What's all that about? You're getting us comfortable. Why are you getting us comfortable? I always take that with caution. Yeah, okay, what's going on? I feel chill so far, but... No, the main fundamental question is, why is their signal was blocked? Why is everything in lockdown like some certain virus I will not name? Along with that, why are there no bodies? Why are there no bodies? Did everyone get turned into like a necromorph like Dead Space? No, that would be too easy, right? Building a brighter future. Why do they always say that in sci-fi? Oh, the restroom. The most interesting place in the planet. Well, I'm not cleaning that if there's, you know, little number 2 in there. Gosh, I love that whole sci-fi aspect on that. Too bad he can't run. I feel like he should be able to run, but he can't run, which I find that pretty interesting. Why can he not run?
I'm going to head down to the B levels and check there.
Okay.
Probably can open it now.
Door
Okay, I guess not. Okay, we came out of that door. I think that's the door. Looks like it.
Well, that's new.
That's always new, for plot convenience. Of course, they hit the X multiple times to unjam a freaking door. Every time. Huh, no jump scare.
Still no sign of anyone. Where could they be?
Maybe they're cursed to forever walk the surface of Mars feeding on brains.
Are we back on this?
I'm just saying his sacrifice was heroic. I'm glad to see chivalry isn't dead.
Yeah, but he did die?
How romantic.
Wow, thanks.
Lockdown in effect.
Ah, freaking zombies. Tale as old as time. They wouldn't go the zombie route in this one. No, I feel like this story's too intriguing enough to go the whole zombie route. Hey, I'm all for...
Level 3. Access required.
Hey, I'm all for the slow moving, but I feel like he should have the ability to run like Isaac
Level
Clarke.
2. Access required.
Alright, well, I'm going down again. I think that's one of my complaints. The fact that he can't just, like, free run it just to kind of, like, move the plot along. I mean, I'm all good with taking in the setting and all that, but I think him having the ability to run faster instead of just, like, slow move his ass everywhere, that just, I don't know. But I get it. Did Tacoma have a slow-moving character? I think...
Lockdown in effect.
I wouldn't say they did. It was kind of like fairly paced in terms of the spreading. Alright, let's see what's in here. Huh, merchandise, huh?
Benny thinks someone is on to us.
Yeah, he dropped me a message saying he told them it was you.
What? Yeah, if only they knew. I can barely use it with credits.
It's the perfect crime.
Indeed.
Oh man. Anyway. Ah, punching bag. I haven't seen those for a while. And I'll... Boxing clever. Well, Roger Clark. It's not the first time you've been punching people around. Ah, come on, give it a 1-2. Just doing the whole one punch is... You're not... One punch! Sorry, had to do it once. Hope Season 3 makes up for Season 2. I think you... Dude, you threw your jab way too much. Yeah, you put too much force in the other one. You gotta keep it balanced. Perfectly balanced. Not gonna quote that thing. Alright, let's get out. Man, you fight like you're drunk. Just like Arthur Morgan. Anyway. Well, this was clearly the workout room.
Door locked.
Yeah, clearly. With the red tint, I would have never guessed. Oh, really? The whole
In my
step...
youth.
Were we even up here back then?
Hey, Roger Clark, you probably should lay off the beer. Get in that beer belly now. Nah, I'm kidding. Ooh, that was savage, right? That was rude, right? Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Okay, we get it. 15 minutes left. Oh, that's clearly locked. Let's see what's over here.
Door locked.
Clearly.
Remember
Oh.
that time you hit a 7-ball on Chris? Lost his mind.
I think it was long gone before that.
Yeah. Too many solo jobs out here.
You found a table?
Of course I gotta try it. Man, that reminds me of my college days. Stylish.
Still got it.
It must go for a walk when we play.
Oh, in my Boston heyday, I could have given you a game.
Sure.
Hey, don't diss the man in his Boston heyday. Dude is the man in terms of just doing ball. He still got it. Roger Clark, he still got it. Nothing. Hello.
At least Solar had a more engaging premise.
Dead Solar.
Yeah.
It was just an idiot clearly searching a haunted station. I just heard it.
Huh. Well, for the record, I'm not searching. I'm investigating.
Meta. Huh. What card game were they playing? Were they playing poker? Blackjack?
Dead man's hand. That's all I need.
Hey, Roger Clark, that was a little Dead Man's Hand. Huh. A little bit meta to Red Dead Redemption 2. Or is it meta for John Marston? Anyway.
I'd never get out of that with my back.
You have back problems? Alright, well, let's go this way.
I think this is the only time I've ever seen a rec room empty.
You finally have that peace and quiet you always wanted.
Not quite how I imagined it.
Still no sign of anyone.
Not a soul.
There should at least be an officer around.
Yeah, I'll keep looking.
Okay, I'll try and access the
Level 5.
records from here.
Access
See who the officer on duty is.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the fundamental question in sci-fi. Where the heck is everybody?
Hello?
Made contact?
Maybe with the shadow of a fridge.
I think you may have been up here too long.
I'm not wrong.
Door locked.
Now, where's this go? Maybe the storage room? Very fascinating place. What's in here?
Hey! Guess what I found?
Am I actually supposed to guess?
Well, you remember when we first came up here? Before they started arguing over the territory?
Yeah?
They still have one of those old Earth Force flags.
Earth what?
Well, not that. I think it was called Earth Expedition Force.
It wasn't that either, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, they still have theirs.
And where did you find that?
In a supply room.
Why are you in a supply room?
I miss peanut butter. I took a chance.
Priorities.
Man has his priorities. I'll give him that. Hey, Don't judge any man who has a craving for peanut butter. Remember when I used to eat peanut butter when I was like a kid and kind of teenage years? Stop eating peanut butter. Well, I ate peanut butter like I guess a couple months back, but you know, it's not the same when you're a kid.
What are you doing?
I'm resetting the lock.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
What if someone's hurt? It's justified.
That's not how it works at all, but... Okay.
The most logical place for them to be is their quarters.
Yeah, just pretend you didn't hear anything and we'll all be okay.
Level 1, access required. Door locked.
Of course it is. There seems to be a lot of locked doors in this quarantine. Or I guess it's locked down.
Looks cozy.
Life of luxury for some, I guess.
How do you know? You can't even see it.
It's hard to be worse than the engineering shack at Minor.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Level 3, access required. Level 5, access required.
Why is this not locked? Let's see what this is all about. What's all this? Huh? Hey, there's a video.
Taylor is becoming increasingly hostile to the work we're trying to do here. He doesn't understand the people we can save. We're so close now. I can feel it. The storms are coming, but once the season passes, we should be able to ship Compound 26 to other sites. It's funny, really. Today I was asked if the cost of our work, if the toll that it's taken, is worth it. It's a small price to pay.
What the heck does she mean it's a small price to pay? And what the heck is Compound 26? I don't like what she's implying. Something about that just felt off. I feel like Compound 26 is an important plot point. The way she was talking, I don't like the implication.
Never seen anything like that.
Interesting plant. Yeah, actually. Interesting. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Alright, let's get closer just to take a look. Okay, 020689. Seems important. There's two of them. What's all this about?
signing off the week no more hopeful than we were at the start. The soil here, on the Solis planum, continues to show encouraging signs of adaptation, but the plant life that interacts with it, however, seems to aggressively grow and expire. Almost like an accelerant. Our planet is dying. Just like these plants. We're running out of time. Tomorrow is a new day.
I don't like the implication. Why is she saying it like that? Everything she's saying, I don't know. Something in the back of my mind. Everything just feels wrong about this. Is she talking about Earth is dying or Mars is dying? The way she's applying. Alright. 2080. Okay, September 18. September 27. Okay, so a few days later. What's up with this?
Progress, if you can call it that, has been rising since we introduced the new formula. The results we have now can buy us time to...
2, Helen. That's 2 now.
There's nothing to suggest it has anything to do with Compound 26.
Liar! They have been transporting this stuff for months and...
I don't know what to tell you, Wyatt. It has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here.
I have a duty here. And the work you're doing, it needs looking into.
Well, unless you have clearance, I don't see that happening.
People are getting sick, Helen. They're getting sick. How can you not see that?
Because it's not true.
This is confirmation bias, Helen. You know it.
Is this still on?
Oh, she was pissed. Yeah, that was definitely Troy Baker. I know he plays Wyatt. What do he means they're getting sick? What kind of sick? That's pretty vague. What kind of sick? I love that we're piecing the mystery, like actually piecing the mystery like the detective, just by actually looking for clues, like how a detective would, in a sci-fi way. Okay, you won me over. Okay, greenhouse, because that seemed like to be your specialty. And exterior door cam to the drill bay. Hanger. Interesting.
What on earth is going on here?
I could barely hear that.
I said, what on earth is going on here?
Honestly, I meant the monitor.
Ah,
Your helmet has a much better mic.
yeah, nice try.
Well, she's not wrong. Yeah, what is going on here?
I don't know if I could ever get used to that.
Used to what?
You know, the weather windows.
You mean the climate simulators?
Yeah, well, I prefer my name better.
Why am I not surprised?
This name was kind of better. It's only 59 minutes, but... Okay, so if it ever comes to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, or... Is he actually sweating? Like, the graphics are actually kind of simulating, basically, sweat? Now, that's a little bit too meta, right? Well, anyway, there will be more Fort Solis coming up in the future. And, yeah, I either hope it goes to PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium, or it goes in, like, a reasonable sales price. And then I'll check it out. Been impressed so far. Top-notch voice acting, story, breadcrumbs that actually I had to actively seek out through clues and collectibles that adds a little bit of, like, really enhances the experience. Excellent world building. The only complaint I have is the slow kind of like walking. I get it, you have to be immersed in the world, but I don't know. May add a little bit more speed, that probably would have helped, but hey. Well, of course you can leave that like, comment, or subscribe. Let's move on to the next clip.